I opened up 131 scrolls. Let's review. So I got a bunch of Nat 3s. The most important ones are the Nat 3s, right guys? Not the Nat 4s and the Nat 5s. I'll talk about the Nat 3s in great detail. So the first Nat 5 I got was the Wind Polar Queen, and I think this monster is amazing. Her regular attacks have a 55% chance to break defense. It could be a little bit better, but it's just a little plus point. She has a lot of things to offer. In her second skill, her damage scales off of enemies' speed. If they have a speed buff on them, you will hit them hard. Her third skill cannot be resisted, which means you don't need any accuracy. You just gotta build a little bit of resistance on yourself so you're not affected by the crowd control, and you could cleanse your team and debuff the enemy team. I think this monster will really change it up for me. I just don't have the runes for her yet, so unfortunately right now she's gonna stay unawakened for a while, but I did throw the Devilmons in her. Water Frankenstein. I think this guy is amazing and nobody's talking about him. I can't wait to personally rune this guy up. The way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna put HP on him. Granted, he is a defense monster, a little bit of defense would be nice, but if I stack tons and tons of HP on him, he will be a godly tank. Here's why. His passive. He cannot be defense broken. One of the biggest ways to kill tanks is to cut their defense in half. You can't do it to this guy. I also like the character model for this guy, and he looks pretty badass. Finally, the big highlight. I got my second Nat 5, and this one is a Water Oracle. I really love this monster. Her heal is so powerful, her animations are so smooth, and you know, I haven't seen a crit animation for her heal yet, but I think that's a huge plus for all you guys who farm a lot. You don't have to sit there and watch her heal. It's just instantaneous. Everybody's health comes to full. I don't think there needs to be much said about her. The way I plan on ruining her is 3 sets of Revenge. Now, she isn't going to be my main healer. I got Chaesoon for that. She's going to be the clutch healer, mainly debuffer, and the water tank. Using counterattack means when she takes a hit, she has a 45% chance to retaliate and essentially fill up 30% of her attack gauge. Now, I'm not too sure about Violent. Maybe some of you could help me out here. If she Violent procs and she uses her regular attack again, does that mean she's at 60% of her attack bar? Or does that mean she's only still at 30%? That's something I'm unclear about. So for now, I guess I'll be just using Revenge. And it doesn't end there. The next day, I started refreshing the shop to spend all that extra mana I had to see if I could get a good legend rune for the Halloween candy event. And I ended up purchasing 3 Mystic Scrolls, and I decided to open them to quickly 6-star my Oracle. And on that first scroll, I got a Chloe. I got a Fire Epicom Priest, and the moment I got that, first of all, I locked it, so I don't unsummon it or fodder it away by mistake. And then I went straight to the storage, pulled out 20-something priests, and just fed it to her until it maxed out her skills. I think I went overboard, but I don't care. I'm so happy that I got Chloe. If you watched my live stream, I was like, you know what, I know I'm not going to get rid of Hyla, I'm not going to get Chloe, I give up, fuck them, I'll do without them. But now that I have it, it's awesome. Now, I did get a Nat 4 for my Light and Dark scroll, but if you want to know what that is, you're going to have to watch that live video. Unfortunately, I did some things wrong. I should have had a second device recording people's reactions when I spam those 6 stars, but I guess you learn from your mistakes. So you made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching all of it. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek at what my next video is going to be. If you take a look at my rune box here, you can see that I'm near the limit, and Rune Removal Day is coming up soon. So I'm going to be clearing out my rune box, I'm going to be sharing my thought process, and stay tuned and subscribe.